Hey everybody, welcome back to Well That Sucks. Hopefully you've been having a good holiday time that hasn't sucked. But if it has sucked, maybe the sucking here will make your sucking feel like it's not been as sucky. Cool, check out the like button. It's our sponsor and you should click it down below the video. And let's start off with number 19. Cut all of the ties on my daughter's new toy. That gray tie was the wire for the remote. Okay, now that's just crappy design at that point. You can't feed an important cord through the back where you have all the ties tying the thing down. Also, it's been so long since I've seen any packaging like this before. Nowadays, it's always the super obnoxious plastic stuff that you need an X-Acto knife to slice through. And once you slice through it, you try to peel it back and it just slices your hand on the plastic packaging. We need to bring this back, but also don't wire the thing through the where all the ties are that are just the packaging. That's so silly. 5 years ago, the power company said this tree didn't need to come down. That is a horrifying sight to see outside of your house. Oh my God. Also, like, really cool. Dude, the sparks just like floating off, or the embers floating off, it just looks like it could be a visualizer background for a music channel on YouTube or something. I think they just didn't want to like spend the money to bring the thing down. They would prefer to address the issue after it's already caused the problem, rather than preemptively, because if they do it preemptively, sure, there's a 0.001% chance it doesn't become a problem, and then they would have spent money on it that they didn't have to. At least here, well, maybe their insurance company will cover it or something. They probably have an insurance company that would handle something like this, and the insurance company probably won't do preemptive things. Hopefully nobody's house lit on fire. Overfilled my jars to freeze the bone broth I spent 48 hours simmering. I can tell this is going to explode the jars. Yes, it is going to do that. This is why you need to at least leave a little bit of extra real estate if you're going to put a sealed liquid water-based container inside of the freezer. For any of us who have ever accidentally put a soda or related pressurized can inside of the freezer to cool it off really quick and then forgot about it until it was too late, you know this firsthand. And you'll hopefully never make that same mistake again. At least it seems like it didn't spill all over the place. So, you know, have it inside of a bowl and then it'll just leak out into the bowl and hopefully the bottles themselves won't shatter and then thus leaving a bunch of glass inside of your bone broth, which probably wouldn't be very tasty. Happened at a law firm, FYI. At least it's Friday. Whoever ate the lasagna in the pan, it belonged to Mary MC. Please buy Mary lunch since you ate hers. Do not eat or take items that are not yours. Geez, people. It's not very holiday spirit of you. I can't believe this is actually a thing that happens in offices, that people actually go in and eat other people's food. What? You work with these people. What if you get spotted at your desk? Isn't that gonna be embarrassing? Or are you just so confident that you're never actually gonna be spotted? These are people who you are going to see every day until you quit your job, and you have no problem stealing their food in the refrigerator? Has nobody ever been caught like in the act of taking somebody else's food out of the refrigerator and then like they turn around and the person whose food it is just standing there like, hey, what are you doing? Man, tying a Christmas tree to the roof. Tied doors too. I could have pronounced that sentence differently, but anyway. Okay, is it gonna like scratch up the roof? Probably. I'm so confused. What's the well that sucks here? Oh, it's that right. He didn't just do it on the back door, he did it on the front door. I like how you spotted this, the person filming. You were like, let me just not tell him what he's doing wrong and instead just film him so that we can capture his moment of embarrassment. Is he gonna go? He's gonna go all the way through the back and climb over the seats. All right, he's gearing up. He's like, okay, here we go. I can make this work. The back seats go down and I'll just climb through the middle between the front two. So here he goes. The person filming this is so mean. If you weren't so concerned about getting a good clip to post on the internet, you could have saved this person a whole bunch of trouble, but instead you prioritized the content, which I can kind of understand, but also I feel bad. I'm just glad I wasn't faced with this dilemma, or I don't know, what would I have chosen? It seems I'm the only one who commuted into the office today. Maybe there's a memo out there I didn't receive. It's a smaller office, so I don't know, maybe the couple other people there They were just, coincidentally, they decided to take the day off or something like that. I don't know. At least you got a triple monitor setup, so you know you can be ultimate productivity. Anyway, if you forgot the memo, I don't know, you could drive home, I guess. No one's gonna notice that you're not there if you're the only person there. Joke's on you. Most pics in that card are yours. It's like, I don't like being captured on camera. All right, I don't look very photogenic. I must dispose of the evidence. All right, my friends cannot see me in these images. He caught me so many times when I was mid-chew. Like, who does that? Who just takes a picture of someone while they're in the middle of chewing their food? That's like the most unflattering angle possible. Thank goodness he left the card out. You bet that I'm gonna chew on that. Do they make those flavored terribly, just like they apparently do on the Switch cartridges that people were deciding to try to munch on and be like, oh, this doesn't taste great? I wonder if that happened here. Instead of swallowing, he's like, okay, this tastes really bad, but I think I've done enough damage. When the Christmas tree farm doesn't shake the tree well enough before tying it, you get happy little surprises. Is it just gonna like dump pine needles all over the place? Oh my God, what? Oh no! just poor thing. You got it out because it got itself trapped inside of a shelf? That's really not what I was expecting. That sucks for the squirrel. I mean, couldn't you probably just kind of chase the squirrel, like left enough doors open that you could like chase the squirrel so it just runs out of the house versus trapping it in the room and trying to actually like grab it so you can take it out? Oh my God, I can't believe you traveled with the thing and it had a squirrel in it the whole time? What a little Christmas miracle. The cheese won. It's a very hard cheese. Did that go in the freezer along with the bone broth and you forgot to defrost it before cutting it? I can't tell if that's either just a really bad knife or your cheese literally turned into a block of concrete. Because that's like scary though. Can you imagine if you're like putting a lot of force on something and part of the knife just like flies up into your eye? You're probably not wearing safety goggles when you're cutting cheese. I've never worn them before when I've cut cheese. I have actually cut cheese before in my life, just so we're clear. I haven't made myself much food ever, but I have cut cheese before in my life and didn't wear safety goggles. So anecdotal evidence, I know, but I feel like that kind of applies to most people. Can you imagine? How did you lose your eye? I was cutting cheese and my knife shattered into my eye. That wouldn't be fun. Now I'm gonna be paranoid. Or maybe it's like bad dishwashing and, you know, it like heats up and cools it and brittles the knife over time. That could be it, which I do with mine too. When you hire guys who can do it cheaper. Okay. I was really worried that dude over there was gonna be in trouble. Like, if he got hit in the head by one of those bricks, like, oh my God. Man's just like stiff-armed the cinder block. He noticed in time. He's just like, this has happened numerous times before. You guys really got to start figuring out your walls so that I can be over here working, not having to constantly be vigilant, knowing that the wall is eventually going to collapse on me, but at least I know how to handle it because it's happened so many times. Learn to wall, you guys. Thanksgiving dinner was a hit and many helped with the dishes. Found my chef's knife like this today. Oh, maybe this is the precursor to it shattering on the cheese. Oh. Yeah, no, this is the precursor to it shattering on the cheese. My hypothesis was right. Apparently, if you do bad washing on a good knife, it will frick the thing up. Oh, did it get a bunch of, like, dents in it? Oh my God. That probably sucks. It looks like one of the ones that's, like, really, really nice. You can always tell it's a fancy one when it has, like, the squiggly metal lines on it and stuff like that. And don't want to wash it in whatever the normie washing way is. You gotta dry clean these swords or something like that. Sorry I'm late to work. My pony got stuck in a swing. Oh no. Oh no, it's like twisted and everything. He's making it worse. Oh no. It's like, don't mind me. I just saw the kids doing it. It looked really fun. I thought I'd give it a try. I'm pretty small too. We just gotta get you unwrapped, buddy. Oh, see, that's super scary. What if the horse just decides like to do a little kick? You know, you're spinning the horse around. There have been people who have been wrecked by horse kicks. And I guess what you'd want to do, maybe like just stay at the front of the horse and just walk the horse around, making sure you're always at its head. I wouldn't want to go at its speed. We're getting a second camera angle. This is such high production value, but careful being at the back of the horse. What if it gets scared and it just, that would be so bad. At least it wouldn't hit you in the head because it's a small little pony, but that would hurt. Poor pony. Just so you know, a 10-foot pipe does not fit in a Toyota RAV4. I'm just envisioning what happened here is they slid the pipe in, kind of took a look at the back, and they were like, okay, it seems like it's fitting. It's all the way up against the windshield. Closed the tailgate closed, went up to the front of the car, started to drive, and we're like, that crack in the windshield, that wasn't there before, was it? Nope, it just bopped the pipe right into the windshield. I bet it's like the rear, the rear of the car, it probably has a little bit of, stuff. There's a little bit of stuff on the door, right? The door has some thickness to it. And even if the pipe is lined up right with, it looks like it's inside the car, that bit on the door is gonna just give it a little tap right into the windshield. Oops. Guy dropped a $40,000 pallet of glass on his first day. That looks like a real not fun cleanup job. I feel like if you work in a glass warehouse or something like that, it's gotta be just, everyone's always wearing work boots. Glass has broken, and there's no way that every little piece everywhere has gotten cleaned up. It's just kind of expected that occasionally, your boots are gonna step on a shard somewhere. So, they'll just get the obvious stuff, and it'll be clean. The $40,000, well, that's a whole nother issue, but at least the cleanup is probably kind of it's a known quantity at a place like this. FedEx in Alabama strikes again. This time in Jemison, Alabama, 20 packages were found in the woods. How does that even happen? What, did they finish their shift? And instead of I don't feel like delivering these today, they were just like, let me throw these in the woods. And then I'll go back and they'll be like, oh great, you delivered all your packages, your truck is empty. It just seems like there are so many other alternatives outside of just throwing packages into the woods. But I don't know. I guess I haven't been a delivery driver. I appreciate those of you who do that, but this doesn't seem like the solution. Some bubbling was noticed on the interior paint. Inspector removed the exterior paneling to reveal extensive water damage. Okay, I feel like this is gonna just terrify me. Because I'm gonna be like, what if this is happening underneath one of the exterior things of my house? What if there's what if the gutter was, created a little slice in the siding of the house, and then water was just going behind it, and I had no idea, and then it was, oh my God, it just breaks apart. Oh, this is horrifying. This is, I don't like this. This gives me anxiety. I have a leak that I need to get fixed, but it's gonna be a huge pain, and I can't obviously do it while it's raining. I didn't realize it was still gonna be a thing until the rain hit, which is happening a lot right now. And so, oh God, I'm like, what if when they go to fix that leak, it's this? I'm terrified. I don't like that at all. Dropped my colon in the sink. That is not what I expected. See, the guy with the pallets of glass that were $40,000, he needed them to be made out of whatever this colon bottle was made out of. Really, they've improved their glass making for these, or your sink is not good. How does this happen to a sink? That's inconvenient. I'd have probably rather the bottle to shatter than the sink to break. It seems like an easier fix to just clean up one's colon. He could have saved it by saying Santa has a special reindeer or something.
Can the reindeers fly?
No, caribou cannot fly.
I love the instant
Mom is not real?
dang, that was a freaking leap. He just goes right to that. Come on, kiddo. You can't go from just a quick Alex A answer of reindeers can't fly to Santa not real. Bro, you think mans who delivers presents to 7 billion people, you think he has regular reindeer? Like, come on. He can't be like Super Santa delivering to 2 billion and he just has normie reindeer that he just picked up out of the local forest, all right? These are reindeer that have been bred for generations on generations, thousands of years, for the express purpose of being able to travel how many millions of miles in a single night. There were so many ways to save this. Freaking normie reindeers can't fly, obviously, dude. These are special ones. Come on, Margie, you're not that big. Oh, Margie, Marge is too big. You gonna be able to do it, honey? You got it. Thank goodness there's captions because we don't want to get copy striked. Oh my God, this is intense. This is some hefty work. All right, let's go, Marge. Oh my God, large Marge. It's like bowing out the sides of the thing. Oh no, how are you gonna get in? It's Marge. Whenever Marge has to move pens, she's reliving being birthed every time. She's like, I thought I got enough of this, on the first day of my existence. Oh no. Oh no. Poor Marge, dude. Oh God. Marge is strong though, dude. Well played, Marge. You didn't even need any human help. You did it yourself. You got some muscle mass under there though. It takes some serious muscle mass in order to move that amount of mass. So, Marge be strong. That wasn't a well that sucks. That was a triumph. Thanks for watching the last month of Well That Sucks. Make sure to like if you like, subscribe, turn on notifications, hit the bell, check the playlist for more, and that's it. I'll see you next time.